Hi guys, Angelfish Keeper here, and today I'm just going to do a quick video on the marine tank. I'm just in the middle of water changes here. I've just water changed the 120 litre Angelfish tank. Just about to do one on the marine tank, but I thought I'd shoot this video first because the tank's obviously going to go cloudy and I won't be able to update you guys on it. There's been a few new additions. Some I'm not sure if I showed you when I got the clownfish. I can't remember if I bought them at the same time. I really can't. I don't think I have though, so we'll get into that. And we'll start off, you can actually just see one, he's just come out there. Obviously had to get myself another Splendidum Firefish. He's found a home under this rock here. I thought the way I'd placed the rocks in this tank that there were no hidey holes really for fish to be able to get under. But it's wrong. This rock here is like actually concaved upwards, so he's made it like this little cave, which I don't mind. Helps him feel secure, so I don't really mind that. He comes out when I feed the tank and all that kind of stuff, so I do see him fairly often. We have 3 of these turbo snails, so there's 2 of them there. Not sure where the 3rd one is, but I have got 3. I also have 3 red leg hermits, which I very rarely see. I normally see those guys on a night time. Can't see any out and about now. Obviously we've got the pair of common Ocellaris clowns. They're putting on some really nice size now. They're a lot bigger than when I originally got them. They're doing really well. Favouring this right hand side of the tank, which again I don't mind, but as I'm add more and more fish, they're going to end up coming out a lot more. Still running the same equipment, but we'll get to that in a second. The biggest newest additions to this tank are the coral that I got. So we've just got some soft corals for now, just to see how they do in this system. So far they've been in about 2 weeks and they're doing absolutely perfectly. We've got this really nice colony of zoas here. Obviously I dipped them as well before I put them into the aquarium. There's a really nice colony of zoas. The lights haven't long just come on, so they're just starting to open up. So there's a few that are still closed, but give it another half hour and they'll all be out. And then we've got another little cluster of 4. I think these are classed as palithoas, not zoanthids. Same family, but these get bigger discs and longer skirts, and they're usually a lot uglier in coloration. And then I was lucky to get 2 different Kenya tree corals or nymphia corals. So we've got your standard Kenya tree at the back, the pink one, which is doing really well. I love Kenya trees, one of the best starter soft corals because they grow really quickly. They don't need a lot of nutrients, don't need a tremendous light. They'll grow in fairly low light as well. And then next to that I managed to pick up a green Kenya tree, which is still on opening up, but he's absolutely stunning as well. 5 fish. This one's a lot more active than the other one I had, but there we go. He likes to not really hover far from his cave. And yeah, so these are the corals that I'm testing the waters with. As I said, 2 weeks in, they're doing really good. No more hair algae on the rocks now. The turbo snails and crabs have taken care of that. Little bit of diatom on the sand, but that'll be gone shortly as well. And then I've had to put the fluval sea protein skimmer back on because the hang on the back one, the air stone had rotted. So it wasn't producing a fine foam, it was producing basically really big bubbles and it just wasn't working. So I've had to fine tune the fluval sea one. it's doing well for now, but I don't know whether I'm going to keep it or switch it out, because it does put a lot of micro bubbles into the tank, which I don't necessarily mind. I've tried to sort of combat that by putting a bit of sponge there to kind of trap the bubbles. Some are still getting through, and yeah, you can see what it's taken out. You can see the filter wall there needs a change. It's pretty ground. Nice big thick sponge, and the Purigen in the bottom there. Still running the TMC wave maker. Got my dosing pump lines, and obviously the Red Sea LED 50, which so far is an amazing light. Can't really say anything bad about it, to be honest. Cabinet hasn't really changed. You know, dosing pump, dosing containers. My Red Sea Coral nutrition food is in the fridge, because once you open it you have to refrigerate it. My test kit, my trace elements test kit, refractometer, and NOPOX, which is basically for algae sort of treatment. Basically it should consume nitrates and phosphates, but I don't really want to add that at the moment. They're staying pretty steady, so I'm going to leave that for now. Obviously I've switched up the food. I was feeding this Vitalis Marine Flakes, which they liked. It was a good food, but I've switched to Ocean Nutrition Primary Flakes, and they absolutely love this. Colour enhancing flake, really high in protein, and the fish absolutely love it. I'm actually going to feed them before I finish this video. They're just going to get some frozen brine shrimp, just 1 cube. That's all I do, and that feeds the fish nicely. The clowns love it. That should bring the firefish out, but it takes him a while to smell it, and then once he does, he's straight out to it. There we go. And he loves the frozen brine shrimp. He's not a fan of the flake as such, and obviously the corals, they'll snag a little bit of it, but they mainly get the Red Sea coral food, and I have some refroids on the way for those guys, for the corals. But yeah, they're doing really well. Probably in the next couple of weeks or so we'll add a few more soft corals, and then possibly another month after that I might try my first Euphilia corals, or torches, Duncans, frog spawn, that kind of stuff. Little higher demand coral. But other than that, that's where the marine tank is sitting. I think it's been up and running around 2 months now. So yeah, it's doing really well. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Bye.